Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Lady LeLe back. I hate when the frost is on the windows. Lady LeLe back with another video, and we're going to see if we keep this rolling. This is Car Talk with Lady LeLe on a Hump Day Wednesday. So, welcome back. Yeah, so last time we talked, a lot of stuff transpired. I mean, literally, I posted this video last week. Mind you, remember I mentioned I said I was going to be in Zooms all day, and actually I lied. I said 5 Zooms, it actually turned out to be in 6 Zooms. So yeah, can you say a sister walked away from work last week, Zoom fatigued and exhausted? But anyway, as I was on a small little break, stuff was going down at the Capitol. And there was some people that don't look like me that took over the Capitol. They was in Nancy Pelosi's office with their feet kicked up on the desk. They wrote notes. And yeah, they took podiums, speakers' podiums, and they was just in the little main rooms and breaking windows and just doing all types of hobnob. There was a few casualties, but I know people that marched and walked and peacefully protest for Black Lives Matter, Breonna Taylor, and the rest of the fallen good people, and they was, maced, they were arrested, but these people just walking around like ain't nothing happened. So I was on my little break just for a small break, but I turned to CNN because I figured CNN gonna tell me everything I need to know in a short amount of time. And let's just say, had that been us, it would have been a bloodbath. Had that been us, it would have been a massacre. Yeah. So it just continued to show you that there are 2 Americas, right? And what I did say, remember I said 2020 brought out the year of the truth? Yeah. The truth reared its ugly head, and it filtered over to 2021, and we are a nation divided. That's the truth. We are, and for so long, so many people, oh no, we're not, we blah blah blah, we equal. Nope. And you know what? That's why they always talk about your leader reflects the body, and a good leader knows how to, command the group, the body, and it takes a special person to be a leader. But we just showed how there's certain people that, and I always say that there are certain people who do not need to be in leadership. I have always said that. And if you've been in leadership and been in different roles with different organizations like me, you know who a good leader and you know who's not a good leader. Because a good leader leads by example. A good leader don't cause chaos. Good leaders don't cause confusion. Good leaders know how to get everything under control. And if things are a mess affair, a good leader ain't gonna let you see the mess from the outside. So that goes to show you how we do not have, it'll be over in a few days. We didn't have a good leader these past 4 years. And that's why I'm all about credentials. This is what happened when you put somebody who did not have a political background, who did not have experience or expertise. That's why there's qualifications. You know what I'm saying? and you got a whole key to those qualifications. But we so stuck on we didn't want Hillary, we didn't want a woman to be the president, or some people like, well, he ain't gonna win, it's all a joke. But now you're gonna take that stuff seriously, right? So yeah. So I got a message for 2021. Look, I told you, come up in here, sit down, don't you touch nothing. And you already got up. You know, the 2021, acting like that little sneaky ass kid that you told them, don't be going in this store, don't you touch it, don't you look. You know those mama speeches, they used to get, don't look at nothing, don't touch nothing. If you act right, you might get a toy or a piece of candy by the time we get up out of there. That's like, this is how 2020 acting. Like, you done told them, look, 2021 done ran up off the couch and started touching stuff. 2021, get back on that couch and sit still. So that's, I'm just counting down the days. But y'all stay hopeful. Stay, stay hopeful. Stay blessed, because don't be discouraged. We only, what is this? This is day 13, or happy Founders Day to the women of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Today is their Founders Day, so shout out to you ladies, doing great things in the world. I got, my good girlfriends and a cousin and a lot of good women that's part of Delta, so I salute you on your day, and you all enjoy, even though I know you're not enjoying in the way you normally would, get down, because, normally it'll be a bunch of parties around the city. Same for us. For Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, be a bunch of parties and good times. So that's going to be so different. Ours is Friday. But, I want you all to stay encouraged. And I feel like a lot of people are saying, not this year. I feel like that's the theme. Like, I didn't let stuff slide. Not this year. I done did things wrong. Not this year. So I feel like this is the not this year year. This is not this year. We're going to do it differently this year. We ain't going to keep fooling with the foolishness, whatever that foolish be. Not this year. So I watch Sarah Jakes Roberts here, because you got to put the Mary name, put some respect on their Mary name. I watch her podcast. She done, and everybody who watch her, she done switched to Mondays now. So she has a podcast that I think I'm on her email list. So she puts out scriptures and affirmations out each week that I think I'm gonna be printing out and posting to my door. But she was saying the word for this month is messy. Because they said sometimes you got to get messy in order to change things. You got to do the work. You got to get messy. So, yeah, it's messy. So I can relate, because sometimes you got to get down and dirty, do the work to make the change. So I get it. I totally understand. You gotta get messy. You got to get some skin in the game, as she said. She had a sermon called Skin in the Game. So you got to get in the game. You got to... After a while, you got to know that old behaviors, it ain't working. Old certain people, it ain't working. So you got to do the work. And I think that's our problem. We don't. And I'm with you too. I'm lazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm lazy. We don't want to do the work. We want to just go from, we don't want to do the work. We don't want to go through the transition, because transition periods can be difficult. So we just want to get from point A to point B and say, hallelujah, God, thank you, I made it. But we have to get messy. We have to go through the mess. We have to go through the transition. We have to work ourselves through the growing pains to get to the other side, and we don't. And it's like a tough pill to swallow. But yeah, it's like, okay, I'm going to face this. It's not going to be, every day ain't going to be the greatest, but I'm going to work my way through it, So it's like, okay, I got to do things differently, but I'm going to work my way through it. And that's what I'm trying to encourage my students going through, learning differently and experience life differently through COVID, we got to work our way through it. And like what makes me a little disappointed in them is like they don't want to work their way through it. They just want to bow out gracefully and wait for better days. But life is not going to let us bow out gracefully. You got to keep moving. I told them I can't quit. There's many days I've been frustrated, but I can't quit. I got to work my way through it. No, it's not the idea, it's this situation. No, I don't like being on Zooms all day, every day. And I be telling people at nighttime, I be zoomed out. So, I don't have an Apple, an iPhone. I'm an Android girl. Yeah, shoot me. So it's like, I'm glad I don't have FaceTime. I mean, I can FaceTime on my iPad, but I'm glad I don't have FaceTime because I done zoom my life away with my camera on all day. So it's like, yeah. So I'm just, if I gotta work, and I try to tell them, if I'm working through it, you got to work through it. We gotta work through it. Yes, no, it's gonna be brighter days. I can't give you the date. I can't give you the date. I can't tell you when all this gonna clear up, or at least be halfway decent. Because I think, everybody's saying return to normal, but I think some people say we'll take halfway decent at this point. We'll go for halfway decent. If we gonna get fully to normal right away, we'll take halfway decent out here. So, yeah. So, we gotta work our way through it. So that's why I'm trying to tell my students, you gotta work. Yes, I know this kills me. Y'all know I'm a social butterfly, baby. This is just I be out and about, and man, yes, because I be at home like, okay, all right, yeah, you talk to people on the phone, you get on a little Zoom, you text people, like, okay, hell, I'm alone. Hell, I want to go watch the game somewhere, be amongst the people, shoot. So I'm with you, but yeah, I just got to continue to work my way through it and hope for better days ahead. So stay in the game. It's going to get messy. You're going to work your way through it. So don't give up. Work your way through it. You got to. I know it's just, yeah, you got to. I think once we get to daylight savings again, that will help, because I don't like it looking like 10 o'clock at night and it's 5 o'clock. I think that would help a little bit, because I know that's throwing me off, because I'm not going to tell you what time I left work, but just say it looked like the time I left work, it looked like it was 10 o'clock at night outside, and it wasn't nowhere near 10 o'clock at night. So I know that does something to the psyche too. So I think once we, and you could tell it started happening It usually started happening in January, because I felt like it got dark a little more later after 5-ish yesterday. So I did notice that. So once we get that daylight savings back, and people miss, like, I'm loving this sun hitting my face right now. I love this sunlight. So once we get back to that, I think we'll be better. And I just want to send prayers and coverage over to, the parents, students, teachers, and everybody affiliated with Chicago Public Schools. I know they sent some kids back to school this week, and there's, deep concern. Unfortunately, there are parents out there that they at their wits' end at this point. They're gonna send the kid back, unfortunately, because and I got neighbors, so I know one of my neighbors are at their wits' end, because So it's a lot of kids in that house. I'll just say that. So parents are, sending them back. We gotta do our part, and parents, teach your kids. You gotta set the example. You can't just, okay, we're gonna lean on the teachers and the staff. No, you gotta tell, have a talk with your kid. Wipe their desk down. Keep your mask on. Have a little talk. If they real little kids, we want to save you from the germs, baby. Keep your mask on, because there's some evil germs out there. You can talk to kids. You know how to talk to kids and make it the way for them to understand. You got to keep that mask on, protect you from the angry germs. They still out there. We can't see them. Use your imagination. But everybody got to do their part. The problem is with this thing, we're not doing our part. We still being out here ignorant. We still out here large gathering. We still out here halfway with masks on. And, you know, I don't judge. I let people do what they want to do because that's not me. I have my mask on. You know, my mom, I love her. God bless her. She rides in the car with her mask on by herself. She said, I'm not playing with y'all. She said, I'm not playing with the players. Honey, she ride with the mask on in the car by herself. So, yes. Hold on one second.
Thank you for choosing McDonald's. How may I help you?
Yes, can I have the 2 for $2? I want the sausage McMuffin and the hash brown.
Anything else?
Medium Coke.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, first one down.
So, she ain't playing. She don't play. She have her mask on in the car by herself. She was like, honey, I ain't got time for these people. I ain't got time. And she said, I'm an essential worker too. She said, I ain't got time for the drama. So, yeah. So we just got to do our parts. Oh, congratulations to Alabama. They won Roll Tide. They won the national college football championship, if I'm saying that right. Is it always Alabama and Ohio? I just feel like they always the ones in the championship all the time. But congratulations to them. Of course, you know, the streets of Tuscaloosa went crazy because they posted a picture about the mob action of people, and they people was calling it instead of saying Roll Tide, they said Rona Tide. But hey, you know what? People gonna do what they want to do. They might say, I'm gonna take a chance for this one night and be done. So, and I know people gonna gather together for the Super Bowl.
Hello, you have the sausage McMuffin, hash brown, medium Coke, and bottle of water?
No, I ain't have a bottle of water.
$3.33. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You too. I feel like this is my Wednesday ritual. Get McDonald's.
Sausage McMuffin, hash brown?
Yes, can I have a grape jelly, please? Just one is fine.
You said how many?
Just one, but I'll take it. All right, thank you. You too. I feel like this is my little ritual. But as I was saying, you know, I think people at this point, they tired, they over it. They just taking chances and they just hoping for the best. I mean, that's all you can do. You know, as I tell people, you know, I just think for me, because I live alone, you know, well, not alone, but, you know, the brother and the dog's downstairs, so I'm going to tell you that. So, no, I don't live alone, but in my sleeping quarters, you know, I'm by myself. So I think that's why, you know, it's been easy to, you know, stay, you know, safe, because you don't have to be concerned about others coming back in your house. I mean, the most people who come, you know, over mostly be my parents. That's been really it. You know, other people done stopped by, but it's been to drop something off, doorstep. So ain't nobody really came, sat down. So I think that's how, you know, most of the time I've been safe, because I ain't been having traffic like that. So, but there's some people out there, they've been having stuff, they've been going places, they've been doing things, they've been traveling. That's nothing. I didn't take a trip. I took a road trip back in January of 2020, but that was to go do work. That was to go judge a cheerleading competition. But like me and my mom, but we made like a weekend of it, had dinner, went shopping. So my mom said, if I knew that was gonna be the only trip we do, we should have stayed an extra day. I'm like, no, Mama, you was like, hurry up and get us back and blah blah blah. I'm like, see, we should have took another day to hang out, stayed another night. So yeah, but that's it, y'all. Y'all just gotta get down dirty, get messy to make it happen. So yeah, we hitting about almost that 20-minute mark. So I'ma stop blabbing. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. Be safe, be blessed. Social distance, wear a mask. As always, as I like to tell people, let's fly above the COVID. Peace out.